Well, I was gonna do an intro, but it looks like we have Mocco versus a chair tonight. Good evening, race fans. Welcome to this exciting evening of the Zelda 1 Randomizer here in the Speedgaming Live 2023 SG Live tournament. I just said Speedgaming Live and SG all in the same sentence. I'm on top of this tonight. My name is Malchior. Joining me in this Mocco versus cantaloupeme matchup, we have someone else that you may have not. I know the missus was supposed to be here, but Baby Mal doesn't want to go to sleep tonight, so we called in the backup bird. I guess
that's a tenth of a pigeon sound.
So the backup bird is different than squawk.
Well, see, quack normally fits a duck, and I'm trying to actually integrate pigeon sounds now.
Can we have also and Mrs. Mal? I mean, I guess we could. If Baby Mal's asleep, I'll go call her and she can come in here instead. She's probably watching this, so if she wants to, she'll just open the door and say, "Get off, my turn." But we're underway. Let's talk about the implications of this match really quick. We're at Open Desert Cave. Both of these runners are 1-1. In the Wizrobe, this is the Wizrobe group, right? It's the last group. I know that much. I know it's the last group. I know that much.
Yeah,
TA909 is the undisputed winner of this group, having already gone 4-0. But the winner here likely claims the number 2 seed to qualify out of the group and into the bracket stages.
And let me tell you, this, I think, is going to come down to... So, there is a little bit of
an... 8 Triforces faster? Yeah, usually.
Well, no, not just that, but... There is a little bit of an interesting thing here where... cantaloupeme, to me, has some of the strongest Z1 combat, just outright.
And that can be a handicap in the case of Randomizer, because people get overconfident and do things like level 8 on Wood Sword.
However, gigantic comma. If you get a seed where heavy combat's required, it's a huge asset.
Yep. And as I mentioned that, speaking of Wood Sword, it's all we're getting tonight. So you're going to have to do gigantic combat somewhere.
You know what? At least we get the benefit of no Dark Nuts in dungeons, which sounds like it would be a non-benefit because you have to deal with Wizrobes, but consider that Wizrobes in the overworld are a pain, and you can kind of just go...
Oh, God, okay. Combat neutralized. We're getting done fast tonight.
All right. Game, why can't I have these seats?
That is a wand as the Armos item. Literally the best weapon we're probably going to find all night.
If you didn't have to pick up the Wood Sword, I would absolutely be picking up a candle out of the Wood Sword cave.
Good point, actually. No, you have to pick up that Wood Sword or you can't beat Ganon.
Yes. This is not sword and swordless.
It's the only one you get. But now, you have to consider how much are you willing to go swordless. I mean, you can go swordless a lot now. Because Wizzies are... So the only thing you won't be able to kill, likely, is just, like, Wizrobes in the dungeons.
I think you go a long way swordless, and here's why. Outside of Wizrobes, you're going to be fighting Gorillas and Moblins, both of which die to wand beams, both of which are reasonably likely to drop bombs. Obviously, if you're fighting the sword, you're not going to say no to it.
That's actually a very bad find for Cantaloupe early, because any dungeons he finds here in East Hyrule, he's going to do on Wood Sword only.
Well, that depends. That depends on... Because we've already seen where the Any Roads are, that really does depend on how much is Cantaloupe willing to do without seeing that Armos item, knowing that if the Armos item is something like a wand or a red ring, it's just going to speed him up tremendously.
Yeah.
And I don't have a good enough gauge on how much Cantaloupe values the Armos item versus just dungeon exploration.
Me neither. It's been a while. I always prioritize Armos items and freebies, in my opinion.
Should we?
So, look out.
We should probably... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, Mocco!
That's the power of the wand hitbox.
Oh yeah, that was dirty. It just slapped him right from behind.
So we should probably note that this is a second quest overworld, which means not only is the recorder, like, I don't know, 90% more likely to be required, but also there's only one large secret.
Yeah. Good guy Mocco gets sniped while going for the screen scroll. He actually had the scroll pixel. He's just gonna go and do a hard reset so he can get his global count back. First blue enemy he finds, he hoping to get a bomb.
And you do have to do a power cycle in order to get your global reset. An up A is not enough.
Yeah.
I like to scroll over to the fairy fountain from Cantaloupe.
Yeah, I do not like this screen on Mocco's side. Oh god.
I'm using the wand. Nope. The wand does not prevent you from taking a sword to the kidney.
I find it funny how he takes his time. Process the death. Game, you're dumb.
Ooh.
I watch this spin. The game over screen happens. And then I press the reset button. Oh, but there's his bomb.
And Cantaloupeme finds a candle shop in the waterfall, and it's only 45 rupees. That's really tempting.
I'd buy it. Never mind.
Even with that door repair, that's still really tempting to say, I'm just going to buy the candle because it's so cheap and skip it out of a heart cave.
Yes, but, like, I have to find that within the next, like, 2 to 3 caves, because I'm not going to skip overworld time.
No, but if you're... For me, it's just a case of... If I can get that extra heart... Well, there's also the question of what does the extra heart get you? Without sword upgrades, anything over 6 really does have extremely diminishing returns. If Cantaloupeme finds that it's a good white sword item, that may swing him in the direction of just buy the candle.
Oh, the trick is, in a seed where you only have the wood sword and you still have level 9, Mag's bombs are not inconsequential. Being able to possibly get the magical sword bomb upgrade could be very, very valuable for digging 9.
It could be, but also consider that without Heart Shuffle, the runners likely aren't going to be heavily pushing for hearts, because once you find the Triforce floor drop, you're getting Mag's bombs, and it looks like we have white sword bombs on the coast anyway.
No, those are Mag's bombs. That's Mag's bombs on the river.
Yep.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.
No, I'm saying it looks like, thanks to our tracker, Deus Ex Machina, we have the white sword bomb pack on the coast.
Oh, that's fun. That's easy, too.
I kind of like it. It's convenient if you're screen wrapping from the desert back over to the east. Cantaloupeme is fine.
Thing, Bird. We've seen how many open caves now? And no dungeons.
I mean, the game never... Remember that part where I was saying the whistle's like 90% more likely to be required because the number of spots goes from 1 to 11?
Oh, yeah, but it's certainly required now. Cantaloupe gonna die. Cantaloupe did not die.
Cantaloupe will be fine.
I predicted a death.
Now, there has to be at least... Actually, no. Technically, all 9 dungeons could be tutor blocked if the tutor is the white sword item, or we can find...
Well, they aren't. Here's level 1 up at the coast.
Level 1 is... it's a tricky dungeon to... Well, you're not getting into it.
Oh, boo. Immediate key block. Maybe a pirouette will get us somewhere.
See, a lot of folks are going to say that level 1 is a good dungeon to dig early, and I agree, but I don't think it should be your first dig. Simply because it's so likely to be key blocked and require a decent amount of keys. You're better off digging 2, 3, or 4 first if you can help it.
I dig the first dungeon I come to. That is not 7 or 8.
I'll dig 7 or 8. I mean, I might not dig 4, but I'll at least go in and see what the enemy set is.
Oh no, always peek. No, okay, there's a difference between digging and peeking. I will peek every single dungeon, like the first 4 to 5 rooms. Always. You can always find freebies. And those freebies don't have to be the item. You can find freebie keys, freebie bombs, whatever. Always peek.
Could get a map to see how big of a dungeon you're dealing with, even if you don't want to deal it now.
You can immediately see a boss block and know how you have to route this in later when you find the item you need.
You could get a Triforce 2.
And also helps you put the logic together.
Yep. I've even backed off of my always dig 7 and 8 early just because it is a very large gamble. When it pays off, it feels really good.
I'm proud of you. You're learning.
Like, when it pays off, it feels really good, but... And if... I do think there is some value in it if you're concerned about, okay, well, if all the small levels are very combat heavy, maybe I dig a larger level because I can do that if my combat's not great, but once you combat... Eventually your combat will reach a point where doing the smaller levels, even if they're a little more combat heavy, will still be worth more.
Oh, Cantaloupe wants them arrows. He's doing guinea farms.
You know, actually, I kind of like this choice to do some guinea farms for the arrows.
Hey, you got it.
There it is. Arrows early and a second quest money seed, to me, feels like it's always a good purchase. Mocco will be our first runner with a candle here if he decides to buy it.
I don't like arrows early.
Really?
Not in a 2Q money seed. I would take keys before arrows every single time, unless the game has already given me a bow.
Interesting. Because I feel like you gotta you gotta spend the money either way. No matter what, you gotta spend the money either way, because there's 10 door repairs and you're not getting a whole lot of money to begin with, so you want to spend it before you lose it to the door repairs.
Yep, but like, those arrows do you absolutely nothing for the next 30 to 40 minutes, and a key can unlock your whole seed.
We also just completely ignored the 31 rupee bombs.
Yeah, that's not fun. Track your gullibles, people.
Track your globals and learn how to force. That's one thing that I do think...
Can't force if you don't have bombs.
That's one thing that I do think a lot of wood sword only runs, and especially swordless, teaches you, is how to get consistent at forcing, which Cantaloupe's going to get along here.
It's a requirement. To do well, it is a requirement. And he's like, "Oh, are you serious? I could have had this like within the first 2 minutes."
But really, the two runners are roughly even.
Everything's still even because overworld exploration has continued across the board.
Mocco right now, his big advantage is getting that global bomb, and more importantly, having that candle. Cantaloupe will be able to get a global bomb probably relatively quickly.
And knowing the location of one. So as soon as he gets some amount of keys, that should get onto his list pretty quickly. Nice clip into 2Q7. Find. I wish to register a complaint that there's not a dungeon here.
I have no complaints.
South Coast. I love routing South Coast in early. It's a location that people like to leave behind because of it being so out of the way. But whenever I got the bombs, I like just taking it out.
By the way, that's 2 take any caves that are candle blocked already. You might have to buy the candle.
You might have to buy that candle.
And Cantaloupe is out of money.
Yet another reason not to buy arrows early.
It's fine. There's enough mid secrets.
There's also enough old men.
There's level 2.
There's also level 2.
This is a good level to find early. Probably segmented.
Yeah, more than likely with the early blocks. You called it.
Big surprise.
Bottom left.
I'm gonna say middle.
2, 1. Bottom right.
Well, we're both wrong. Thank you for participating, everyone.
Good night. Oh, I don't want that yet.
Oh, by the way, there's swordless bubbles in this too.
Yeah, we have a wand. Who cares?
Gaiden cares.
Eh. Always carry a potion.
Instructions unclear. Just carry the fairy in the pocket. Actually, that would be an interesting item. A fairy, a disposable fairy you could summon on command.
That's potion adjacent.
It's potion adjacent, except the fairy sticks around in whatever room you summoned it in.
Okay, so we're playing Link to the Past.
No, you replace the enemies in the room with the fairy, so you clear an 8 blue wizard room by summoning a fairy.
Huh.
But you only get to use it like twice, and it's...
I like that Mocco attempted to push the block, even though we're in two, and it won't have an item there, because you never know how many segments this is going to create.
Right.
Also, now he's building up the key count.
But he does have those 2 locked doors to contend with later, although one of them you can probably get around.
Fairy explosion. There's the heart container. That is not our item, more than likely. Oh!
Come on, meat block!
Oh, baby!
God, imagine if that's meat block silvers.
Am I required? Yes or not?
Yes, for one room!
I block a single room. Let's find out.
Oh, come on, please. For all that is good in this world, put the silvers in that one room.
Probably won't. We get to see many more rooms before that.
By the way, Cantaloupeme has found another candle shop over in this Death Mountain, which he's actively exploring, so that's a very good spot for that to be, because he'll pick that up on the way out.
Yes, but he doesn't have a candle yet, so Death Mountain is the best place for him to explore.
Plus, with 6 bombs, he can get most of it knocked out right now.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you do. If the game doesn't give you a candle and you can't explore at the places you want to go in South Hyrule, early DM. Like, it's where you can get the most amount of coverage, and chances are you will find one of them take-any's that you're looking for.
And Cantaloupe did find level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's not a shop you want to buy anything at.
That meat's expensive, 95.
Oh, look, it's Cleoc!
Are we gonna have a drop in a single sixer in level 2?
Yes, I believe there is normally a compass drop in a single sixer. As Cantaloupe
Oh,
finds level
level
8.
8. Here we go. He's gonna do it.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna do it. With a
Oh,
wand in
wait.
hand.
Hold
Pure
on.
wedding.
No.
He's
He's showing restraint. I'm so proud.
Nope, it's pure wet.
No,
I
restraint.
guarantee you this is a pure wet.
Oh, I see this. Restraint.
Hold on. I'm not convinced there is restraint yet. I am convinced there is a complaint, though.
I think he's desperate to find a candle. He wants all these other locations out of the way before he considers 8.
If he gets money here, gets a candle, and he leaves. Okay, well,
Ew.
technically he got money.
Also, we didn't mention it. That was a great fight on the Gliop from Mocco.
Yes. Candle out of bombs. Finds money. Okay. Alright,
No,
that's candle
Mocco's-
money.
Mocco's still missing an item. We
Gonna go back
have
in.
these few rooms at the top before we determine if our meat blocks our item in 2. Cantaloupe, that is so freaking dangerous. I would be scrolling this screen. I do not care to fight them. Oh my gosh.
Oh, at this point, Cantaloupe's fine. You just kind of get them off along the side, and there you go. See?
Ew.
See?
Oh.
Cantaloupe's fine.
God, that terrifies me. Grid room, this is probably the item.
Yeah, this has a high likelihood. I think Cantaloupe will dig 5 before 8 now.
Yes, I think so too. It's not
Which
the item.
actually-
Oh, one room. Only one room left for Mocco. He
There
saw
is
all
a
the other
grid-
rooms. He saw all the other rooms.
Oh boy, here we go.
Uh-oh.
Is it-
This don't drop.
Ow! No big block! Cantaloupe's gonna pay the heart here. I actually like it.
Yeah.
There's no reason to pay the bomb there, and 4 versus 3 hearts, I mean, you're still dying in 2 hits. But yeah, I like this 5 dig before doing the 8 dig. Now, if Cantaloupe Me gets a red ring in here, I could potentially see an 8 dig after this. Go ahead and knock it out because it's right next to Death Mountain. Or,
You have a 1. There you go.
Yep.
Here, members.
the one
Now,
thing that will
run like
push...
crazy.
The one thing that I think will push Cantaloupe Me very far away from level 8 is seeing a recorder in 5, because then he can just record it to 5 and get back to 8 whenever he wants. And he'll probably
Yes.
hold off on that until right before 9.
The only problem for Cantaloupe is this is a transport stair.
I don't even know if it's transport.
5. The
Oh, yeah,
rule
roll
of
a 5.
5. First
Come on.
stair you find.
Yep.
Oh, it's a transport.
Rule of 5. I forgot this was level 5. Alright, so
Yep.
Mocco on 6 hearts will be able to pick up the white sword item whenever he finds it. Cantaloupe Me on 3 hearts will not.
Have you ever considered, like, really heavily locking in the rule of 5 and not checking the first stair that you find in 5?
Absolutely not. Because even if it's a transport, it can still take you somewhere useful.
Yep. Oh, this
This
Here
will
we
be the
go.
item, unless it's
probably
split.
the item if it's not segmented.
See? Ooh,
That
that's you!
is so valuable. Massive. That
Consider-
will immediately get him the bow in 2. That gets him access to level 1. Is he considering leaving?
I think you leave.
Not going for the Triforce?
I like this play. Here's why.
Please explain this. Enlighten me.
So, you have to come back up to this
Let's come
area
back
no
to
matter...
8 anyway. Okay, I can see it now because you have to come back to 8 anyway.
Yes, you have to come back to 8
There's the
anyway.
scandal.
It only really hurts you if you find a flute in the very near future, because then you couldn't flute back here. But if you have to come back up for 8 anyway, getting that Triforce out of 5 does not do Cantaloupe Me any good right now compared to getting more items.
I can see it. Okay, I'm on board.
It's the same philosophy. I honestly, for this, because it's wood sword only, I tend to kind of take the same philosophy I do in swordless, where in swordless, you really want to get those items ASAP to get your go mode so that you can combat and then go clean up Triforces.
Yep. Knowledge is power. And you get knowledge by getting items out of the dungeons. The Tringles do not matter until you can accelerate their acquisition.
And if you're Cantaloupe Me, you may be thinking in the back of your mind, okay, did my opponent get a candle earlier? Did they check Death Mountain? If they haven't checked Death Mountain yet, I want to press this magic key as far as I can, as fast as I can.
I also want to press this candle as fast as I can. And he's like, really, game? What the frick? 2 take kitties under bush spots?
But the magic key is going to be a huge benefit for Cantaloupe.
It's a second quest, Cantaloupe. That don't open.
Look, it's not very often that we have pure second quest overworlds in the randomizers until this tournament, really.
I know. I'm liking 2Q overworld more. More fun. More
I'm still a fan of mixed, but mixed GQ is
the only
great
reason
for
I don't
research
like
feedback.
mix is if you are not careful with your bomb management and or force at least once, you're not getting all of Death Mountain in a single loop.
I mean, you have that with 2Q also. Because 2Q Death Mountain requires 11 bombs.
Yeah, but I typically don't do east and west in, well, it depends on the seed, I guess. Either I have found a bomb upgrade by then, or I don't do east and west in one loop.
I'll do east and west. I try to do east and west in one loop as much as I can, just so that it's done. Hello!
Ooh, talking about loops.
6 hearts.
Oh, it's 6 hearts!
Cantaloupe's probably a little annoyed at level 5 taking a heart, but probably not the biggest deal in the world, just because Cantaloupe can find another heart pretty quickly.
You see, what I like doing, Bird, is if I'm in the DM area early, like within the first 10 minutes, I'll do connectors. Like all the connectors, all the mid screens, that takes up 2 to 3 bombs. So what am I at? 11 minus 3? 8. I have enough to get Death Mountain done in a single loop after that. Sneaky.
Also note, cantaloupeme, we'll have to go back to West Death Mountain for that power bracelet spot at some point.
Yeah, and that 94 large secret, not bad, not bad. Both of our runners now sitting at comfortable money, where they can make any number of purchases they desire. Mocco probably would consider keys at this point.
I remember that part where Cantaloupeme bought arrows?
Yeah. Oh, they're about to become very valuable.
Yeah. Cantaloupeme will probably take the same route that Mocco did through this too, which is perfectly fine. It's a small enough too, and you do kind of have to check every room.
Yeah.
Mocco with the slight advantage of Power Bracelet at the moment, but we'll see what that leads to compared to the Eddie Key. Because Cantaloupeme will be able to spend keys in here with reckless abandon.
And Cantaloupe should find Heart 6 in here, no problem.
Yeah, and that will get Cantaloupe the Power Bracelet, which honestly, I kind of think Cantaloupe will go there immediately after getting done with Hello.
Forgotten spot.
Okay. There's a key.
Level 4 forgotten spot for Mocco. Gotta check the maze room, it doesn't push.
There's the map. There's the map.
Cantaloupe, you have any key? Check key doors first.
Honestly, level 2, it kind of doesn't matter. Hi, I bet you wish you had arrows.
Also, there's a Segmentio. He's like, no, don't do it. No.
Oh, look, there's just a little tiny lonely room over there. It needs a friend.
It needs a friend. Oh, watch that, Goma. Was there an item in that room that Mocco just walked through? Oh, it may not.
No, and that can have a push block. That's a good room for Cantaloupe, though.
Yep.
This Cantaloupe's gonna have the arrows. I told you, buying arrows early is good! Oh, but it's a boomerang.
Boomer.
So we got the tutor and the boomer. Oh, we don't have the tutor yet.
See, Bird, here's the thing. If I didn't buy arrows and bought a key for around the same price and followed the same route as Cantaloupe, I'd have 158 rupees and I could still buy arrows now.
Yes, but Cantaloupe has the Anti key, so it doesn't matter if Cantaloupe bought a key or not now.
Okay, yep.
I still like the early arrow purchase.
I do too.
I believe. Yes, I
like keys more. Oh, we need to pay attention. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3.
Wow. Very clean end of that fight for Cantaloupe.
That's scary for a sec.
Level 7's Power Bracelet block.
7 under the PB. And we have a Gomalot Triforce in that fort, so now arrows.
Yeah, I think in this one, if you're Mocco, you probably don't necessarily buy arrows immediately.
If you're Malchior, you're completely invalidated.
But we don't know where silvers are yet, and Mocco could just go get silvers.
Yeah, I saved that for till last now. You've already seen the item.
Well, you save the 4 until it's convenient to go back to.
Last. No! Cantaloupe, the case.
It's not terrible, because he's going to go check that upper segment now.
He's going to take to the first section, and he's going to go explore it, and then he's going to find his item.
Yeah.
The bombs come out.
So this is fine. It's honestly not that big a deal.
No, it's going to save him time.
Debatably. Because he would go back in here anyway. I know
Arrows
Mocco's
for
gonna get arrows.
Mocco. Ooh.
So we have a little bit of an interesting spot where the runners still at the 24-minute mark are all tied up.
Yep.
Little bit of information differences between the two. Cantaloupe with a little bit more level knowledge. Mocco with... no, actually...
Mocco has more level knowledge. He knows of 4 and 7. Cantaloupe does have 5 and any key, but Mocco has more level knowledge, and now he's heading to 1.
Well, Cantaloupe also has knowledge of where 8 is.
Where was 8?
Death Mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Along with 9. Plus, Cantaloupe's going to pick up the Power Bracelet on his way out of this and probably go up to the northeast where he'll find level 1. So it really is very even right now.
Oh, it's still incredibly even.
But you know what they say, the first person to find Zelda finishes first and wins.
That's how the video game works.
Looks like Cantaloupe is immediately going to go for the Power Bracelet and then double back down so that he can get the Coast Power Bracelet spot and probably come up via the Forest Bracelet spot. Which is it?
Finish the locations around start.
No, I think this is fine because one of the locations around start is Power Bracelet blocked. Remember?
I know that counts. Finish the locations around start, including the PB spot. Then you can up an A. You're back at Desert Cave. You can go route in Lost Hills again.
Yeah. Hut Clip.
Oh my lord.
Raft in 1.
That is technically faster.
Never getting a lane war in Hyrule. So level 1's floor drop has been found. Still awaiting the stair. The raft is not insignificant. It's just not likely to be that useful.
Another blocked Candle Cave.
Okay, so all 3 bonus caves so far have been blocked by Candle in some form. Mocco still does have to pick up keys, which isn't insignificant if he burns a lot of them in this one.
Yeah. I don't think it'll matter, but we'll find out. There's a Tringle. Don't want it yet.
Don't get the shiny Dorito. Candle finds another Gamble then. Potential ladder block.
Uh-oh.
This is important. And
we can get around, possibly.
We should be able to, unless it's a corridor stair. But if it's a corridor stair, then it doesn't matter, does it?
Oh yeah, we're 1. We can bomb to the yeah.
That
hand tried to troll Mocco. If he didn't find that, he would have missed this.
Ladder. That's a good fight. Okay, so level 1 is full of wood, and it's in a wood-colored dungeon.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to call this the Great Deku Tree.
That's fair. It's a good assessment.
Candle is elected not to buy bombs here. Not headed to the northeast, though. Probably going to head back to Death Mountain now. Might go into 8, actually.
Yeah, yes. Interesting routing.
Now, so far, the ladder has not really stopped progression, so it'll be interesting to see what that ladder does for Mocco. Right now, we know that it's a bomb upgrade.
Get you more bombs. Go route in your raft check soon, and while you're there, go get that bomb upgrade. Because you'll want that for the Wizzies anyway, to accelerate.
And level 3
Oh
is
my
in
gosh,
the
3 is here too? Wow.
So, we'll see when...
Oh, here's what the ladder does.
Yep, that seems important. Mocco using a bomb, probably on accident. Cantaloupeme going to find level 7 here. Let's see if he takes 7.
This 3 is probably the Wizrobe dungeon.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it could also be
with
7,
the resources Cantaloupe has available, including any key, he's not interested. No, heal up before 7.
It heals up and it opens that top door for free.
You have an any key.
Yeah, but it's still free. You're going that way anyway. Oh, it's the compass.
Oh my gosh! I'm leaving this 7 in a heartbeat, son.
I'm probably checking rooms like this on the way, honestly. Because, like,
why
would you not?
I will check any room en route to the Triforce, but I'm not digging this 7 until the game forces me to. I will check both items of 8 and possibly even looking for the item in 6 before digging the 7 like this.
I would wait to see if this is a Wizrobe set, because if it's not a Wizrobe set, then I would actually consider 7 before 8.
That's a good assessment, actually. Oh, look! Talk about assessments. That is a cheap bomb upgrade. Mocco, considering it.
Okay, he's gonna spend the bomb here
Oh,
first and then
okay.
go buy
That's
it.
smart.
Yeah,
That's
that makes
smart.
sense. That's actually that's the way you want to do it. Is you want to spend as many bombs as possible before you buy
Remember
it.
what I said about 7? I lied. I didn't
This
lie.
Cantaloupeme is going to elect to open this store. I do like that, not necessarily from the pure standpoint of going that direction, but from the standpoint of you know that there's a way to go that way.
Yeah.
Free rupee. Alright. I might dig a room or two around the Triforce room.
Alright, now here's the question. Do you Rick 6? Do you Rick 6 past the Triforce? That I could be convinced of doing. Oh,
I see. I wait till you get the map. It's still...
I could Rick 6 around this. This is not a large 7.
I would Rick 6 the top of it for sure.
Yeah, I would see those 6 rooms around the top of the Triforce.
I would not disagree with going ahead and leaving. For the record, I think leaving here is also perfectly fine.
Given his knowledge level, I agree, because he knows where he's already seen 8 and the two items versus 1. Yeah.
And combine that with he knows that a lot of his smaller levels are still on the table.
I mean, let's talk, Bird. What are we missing? We're missing 6. Have we seen 9 yet?
Yeah, 9 was on Death Mountain.
We're only missing 6. And he's got Power Bracelet in hand. If we find level 6, there are no more Blot dungeons.
Correct. And the thing we weren't necessarily taking into account that I think Cantaloupe is again, for him, level 1, 4, and 3 are all still on the table compared to digging out of 7.
Yes, and he's going to find them soon.
Especially 1 is going to have that ladder in it, which will be incredibly helpful, just in general.
I mean, we've already seen the magical boomerang. The only 2 dead items that would remain would be the regular boomerang and the Coast Heart.
Yes.
And that's also a dead item.
The book would be nice.
So the odds of something decent being in that 7 increase. Oh no, Mocco
takes a death.
That was the Triforce room. He's got to go back.
But that could actually spell a potential problem for Mocco if he decides to dig 7 before 5. Just because if he decides to dig 7, it could be a key drain.
We didn't see too many key doors as Cantaloupe was going through it, but it's entirely possible.
We'll also consider that Cantaloupe kind of just went to the Triforce and left. We don't know what's really lurking deep in 7 as far as digging an item out goes.
Yeah.
And Cantaloupe did at least pass through at least 2 locked doors and saw a 3rd.
I do believe the tale of the tape tonight is going to be where is level 6.
I think so too. If we get into a mad dash to try to pull a recorder out of 8 from both runners, that'll become a very hype scenario.
Mm-hmm.
But again, there's no one runner that really has a... I'm going to say no runner has a significant lead yet, just because...
It's still even.
And they know very separate things.
Yes. The knowledge levels are equivalent. The item acquisitions are equivalent. And obviously the Triforce count is, as soon as Cantaloupe gets out of this one, will also be equivalent.
Now, there is one thing swinging it a little bit in Cantaloupe's favor. That being, he's already done Death Mountain, so he already knows those levels are there. Well, Mocco has to go do that.
Next on Mocco's list, he's gonna wrap in the check. Oh,
not doing the ladder check.
I would not up an A there. I would go do ladder checks to DM. That's
ladder checks to ECM. Honestly, that's your best route there.
So I'm interested where Mocco's going from here.
Unless Mocco's
did he get the bomb upgrade? He could
get
the bomb.
He did South Coast.
This is why.
Oh wait, no, he's coming back. He never got the spot.
PB spot. Coast. Yep.
Okay, so this is interesting.
Not taking this earlier. This is some extra screen transitions. It don't cost a lot.
Mm-hmm. But when you're in a race where the runners are of this caliber, those little things can make a big difference. I do like the potion grab here.
I agree. Always have a potion on hand. You got your 6 hearts. You got your white sword item. Get that out of the way. Alright, if he turns up here, he could go to Death Mountain. Lake Raft. Yeah, Lake Raft. Okay.
Okay, this is fine. He could Lake Raft and roll Raft over to Coast Raft and pick up that bomb upgrade on the way. Cantaloupe's going to go ahead and bomb this room out. Not going to elect to bomb down. I like
investment. It. Mocco hasn't done Deadwood yet. Cantaloupe went there early.
Yep.
Look out. Alright, Lake Raft is dead tonight.
So I do think Cantaloupe does have a knowledge advantage at this point, just from having already done DM and Deadwoods.
I agree. Cantaloupe's overall exploration seems higher.
However, Cantaloupe does have a little bit of a resource issue in the bomb department, and Mocco will clean that up pretty quickly once he gets back over there.
Yeah, it looks like Cantaloupe is choosing to respawn the Gyptos, possibly to... We're just going into another direction of 3, maybe. Let's see here. Oh, no, Mocco!
I think Cantaloupe just wants to have that option. I'm starting to get a sense...
He's gonna love this! He's like, alright, baby, let's go!
That's a very timely find for Cantaloupe.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Honestly, that bomb upgrade in 3 is incredibly well placed.
Mm-hmm. I do think Mocco is trying to get over to his White Sword bomb upgrade.
Yes.
And then, with the increased bomb capacity, we should be seeing a play towards Death Mountain.
Now, Mocco might actually have checked Deadwoods. Yeah, Mocco did check Deadwoods. Otherwise, he would have checked it and then rolled wrapped over.
Oh, okay.
So he had to have done it earlier. Or unless he just doesn't want to roll wrap.
There's bombs. There's a ferry.
14 versus 12.
So this is going to be Coast Raft.
Now, 14 versus 12 max bombs isn't as big of a difference as 8 versus 10, but it still can matter if we get a Wizard Heavy 9, which looks pretty likely.
Yeah, it's single loop.
2 rupees. Mocco has not purchased a blue ring. Mocco, I believe, is running with a random tuna color for the rings.
Yeah,
or at least for the regular ring.
Yeah.
Which is a cosmetic option.
Here we go. This could be big.
Now, Mocco pirouetting that door, it makes every bit of sense here. I'm a little surprised he didn't go for the fairy heal. Given it's right there.
Just probably didn't think of it.
Cantaloupe means got the Triforce in 3. Looks like a Y-Force.
Alright, so Mocco should easily get the Triforce out of this 7. No problem. He knows where it is. Will he dig it?
This little redig of 3 for Cantaloupe.
He doesn't know where 8 is.
Nor does he know where 5 is.
In his mind, he's thinking other stuff could be blocked. And given that knowledge, I imagine he at least Rick 6 the back.
Now, I do think Cantaloupe will go to 8 before 7 here, because he already left 7 with the Triforce, and I think he will check Forgotten Spot, probably on the way to East Death Mountain, and then just go to 8.
Yeah.
At least I hope he checks Forgotten Spot on the way.
He better. Be in trouble if he don't. Forgotten Spot is level 4 tonight.
Yes.
Don't worry, Cantaloupe, nothing's gonna be on the ground. Heart Shuffle's not on.
He might have been just checking to see if he picked up something there, because he did spawn right on top of where the bomb pack was.
Yeah.
There's the Triforce for Mocco. This tells me Mocco's going to the back.
He wants more. Somehow he missed the map. I think Cantaloupe spent an extra key to find the map.
Either that or he cleared an extra room. No, Cantaloupe did spend an extra key. That's right. Like I said, the keys in 7 could be a big factor if Mocco runs low on keys here, especially not knowing where 5 is. Granted, he has no way to know that 5 is.
He didn't want to mess with that Patra. Just the time investment and the chance of death.
Now...
He's out.
Well, he's getting the Triforce at least. He might go back in.
That implies out. We'll see.
Cantaloupe means he's got a little bit of a rough...
Ooh, he's back!
He's going back in? Again, get that health refill if you're going back towards start anyway.
I mean, I probably would have just stayed in the top, but he doesn't know that there was more to the top.
Yeah, without a map, you don't have a lot you can do there. Now, Cantaloupe doesn't have a map of this street.
It was a Gypto room that he passed up, because he's only looking for a staircase, and he knows he's only looking for a staircase.
That's one of the dangers of it.
Yeah. That's why, when I don't have a map,
oh, now he's out.
Clear, easy stuff. Okay.
Okay. That's interesting.
This is gonna be interesting. Look out! So the question is, where is 6?
I'm gonna say 6 is at the arrow.
Ooh, bold. Bogey's arrow. Second quest.
Yep.
After sword spot. We shall see. Mocco is returning to 4.
Cantaloupe's got to be a little careful here.
Look out. Now, Cantaloupe is actually... Because this was right next to the Triforce, he just didn't find this room on the bottom row, not having the map of 3, so he spent an extra 3 to 4 minutes doing all this. Mocco's
Yes.
got the Goma dead, he's done with 4, he already knew about the magical boomerang.
Cantaloupe likes to pick up the red candle. Now, there's a couple of things that you get out of the red candle, even if you have the wand. The main one being repeatable candle boost.
Mm-hmm. Bird, if we find an important item in a... And Mocco's there first, I give him lead.
I agree. However, that depends on how closely behind Cantaloupe is.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Bombs. So many bombs. There we go. He's in.
Remember, Cantaloupe still has to go to 4 yet.
Now Mocco will probably try to buy a pack. Nope, we're going over. Here we go. Whee! And this is a deadly death mountain. Oh, Cantaloupe missed the bomb too. Yikes! Lionels, please.
Mocco does have to be a little more careful with his bomb count on this death mountain because he does not have the benefit of having already done a bunch of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do expect Cantaloupe will go up towards
3. The global count is 3
east.
on Mocco's side. Yeah, East EM.
Oh, he's going to Forgotten Spot first.
Good for him.
Yeah, that's really helpful. Now, Mocco may not dig 8 immediately. Mocco may see 8 and say, I'm going to go look for other dungeons first because it's a level 8. He might decide to just finish out the West Death Mountain loop before coming back.
Yeah, so he'll find 5. He's gonna force. He's on a force. Let's go.
Go force. I really like this race right now.
Me too.
Like, both runners are executing well. Both runners are kind of really just right on top of each other. There hasn't been a breakaway point where one runner just gets a massive lead.
There's decent juxtaposition of Strata. He comes in. Ah!
Alright, well, that's something you don't see every day.
I did that a couple nights ago. And the lag makes that more likely to happen since you gotta do that buffered input. Yikes.
Here are the RB Wizards. We'll see how long Mocco decides to stick around here, knowing that level 5 is out there. Although Mocco could be thinking level 5 is blocked. Hello.
I'm digging this. I like this. That blue's gonna get all my fury of bombs. Oh, dodge. One more.
Cantaloupe probably goes ahead and kills this. Sees a Triforce, will clip around it.
Okay, in the bottom corner of 8. I think it's segmented.
He's gonna take it. And Cantaloupe does take the Triforce there. Does get a health refill. Very important.
And pretty much evens what we're looking at. Ooh, an instant map. Confirming, yes.
It is split.
That is a nice segment.
And you can see kind of the outline of 7's lower half.
Yeah.
I think Mocco has a very slight lead at this point, but it's not enough of a lead to...
Oh, Cantaloupe still has to find the item in this 4. Oh, it's right here.
Yeah.
I give Mocco's lead about 3 minutes.
Cantaloupe is done in 4. Going to elect to walk out to preserve the health. I would say it's a little bit less than 3 minutes because Mocco does have to consider keys while digging this 8. Cantaloupe does not, so that may save Cantaloupe a little bit of time. Furthermore, Cantaloupe already knows where 5 is. Mocco still has to clear out the rest of DM. Mocco's got to be careful. 1 heart, and it is an expander. It looks like it's stuck, though.
Good.
Alright, that should be a dead Patrick.
If y'all didn't know, the second Patrite that spawns is the Master.
Wait, it's the second? I thought it was the first.
I thought it was always the second. I heard that from someone.
We're getting the bogey arrow. It's not level 6.
Who should we ask about that? Fisk Bit.
to answer a question in chat, Cantaloupe does know where level 8 is. He also knows where level 5 is, which is near level 8. Keys are not going to be an issue for Mocco at this point.
Putz says it's the second. Let's trust Putz.
Okay. Mocco currently does not have a sword, but there's the Triforce.
Ooh, you cannot take that. Not yet. Not with 6 outstanding.
Now, if 6 is not blocked, if 6 is here, that swings it back to Cantaloupe. It is not here. He's going to take it to get his sword and health back.
That's good. That's good.
6, I guess, could also be Power Bracelet blocked.
It could. I mean, the one spot we have left is the 2Q letter spot.
And again, Mocco does not know where level 5 is at this time. If 8 is a dud, it honestly probably doesn't matter because Cantaloupe will probably check it anyway.
Yep.
At this stage, unless Cantaloupe decides to go straight to that Power Bracelet spot, which he could do.
Sword again.
Wait. Hold on. Did Mocco check the Grave Power Bracelet?
I don't think so.
Because Cantaloupe is headed there now. If this is level 6...
Uh-oh.
If this is 6, it's not.
Oh.
Okay, potential stair room here for Mocco. Remember, there will be 2 sets of transports.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
And he's got sword back.
Sword back. First item is banana!
That's not what we're looking for.
Oh, if it's in 7.
If it's in 7.
Cantaloupe's checking this Power Bracelet spot. This is big. If this is 6...
Is it 6?
Nope.
No! So, while I think we can confirm full overall clearance of what we have available.
Yes, I think so.
We are looking for a Tootie McFlutie to find level 6.
Now, if I am Cantaloupe, I go ahead and jump into 5 and just get this Triforce. You have to get it anyway. You know you're looking for a recorder, so you want to have the ability to get back here.
Yep. Ooh, bomb pat for Mocco.
One could argue that you go to 8 first and get that item first, but honestly, it kind of doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I'm getting my Triforce out of 5. Because I want full health going into 8.
Yeah, and you want to be able to record her back, and you want to be able to record her to either spot, even though you're probably just going to record her to 8.
I want full health going into 8, not even knowing the enemy set.
Yeah. And you got to kind of figure it's going to be a Wizard set at this point. With what you've
another
seen.
snare for Mocco. This has got to be it.
It's a bug!
It's 7! Oh!
Oh, man. All right.
Mocco has this knowledge first, so he takes the lead.
Yeah. It's just a matter of how long is it going to take him to get to 5.
It's
and
right
how
here.
quickly can Cantaloupe clear 8.
5's right here. Just don't die on Death Mountain.
If Mocco dies here, though. That might send him back to 7 first, though. That would be very interesting.
Yeah, but he would need this 5.
But you also don't have a recorder, so you might just go to 7, hoping you get a recorder to come back here more quickly.
That's okay.
Mocco has enough keys to get any key out of 7. Now, if you're Cantaloupe, do you go for the mega gamble and just bounce on 8 and say 7 smaller?
You could do that.
You get the Triforce. I think
He's
getting the
already
Triforce here is
seen
fine.
it. He's already seen it.
He
but
knows
there's
how
two
small 7
items
is.
here.
He
There's
knows the
two-
enemy set in 7.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's going to be interesting to see. Okay, he's going to go back in.
No.
This is fine.
That-
This honestly is
Dude,
fine.
that would be a next level play to dip out of the 8. I mean, you don't know the size. That's a good point. And the enemy set you know of. That's another good point. But you're here.
Yes.
If the situation were reversed and you needed, say, a raft, and you already had the recorder, I think it's much more likely that you could take the dip.
Cantaloupe gets a good clock there.
Yeah, that helps him clean this up quick. Alright, someone asking for the flags. We are looking for all 8 Triforces in this game. Heart Shuffle is not on, so we only have 1 item in each of the dungeons, except 1 and 8 each have 2 items, and 9 also has 2 items.
There's the map for Cantaloupe. Very good find.
We're on a second quest overworld. You can see we have random shapes as the dungeons. And like we have second quest enemies and second quest rooms, which adds a few extra push block stairs, which generally requires more combat. Oh, and you can see we're still stuck on the wood sword. That's because we have no sword upgrades. We're beating the whole game on the wood sword. And the wand. Which functions like a white sword when you hit things in the face with it.
Does not work on mushrooms, though.
By the way, BT dubs, this is the book for Cantaloupe.
I mean, if Cantaloupe gets the book here and then
And
gets the other item... The other item's kind of not far.
Yeah.
On the other end of the little 3 shape. Triforce out of 5 for Mocco, no any key.
Putting the pieces together quickly. Oh, 5 versus 7. He has to choose.
I think you just go into 5. You're already here.
Yep.
Like, there's... in Mocco's situation, there's objectively no reason to just go to 7.
Yeah. Unless you're making, like, a huge metagame play, but, like, I'd say...
Even then, though.
That's just wild.
Especially with no recorder.
Yeah, with no recorder, it's extra wild.
Chat pointing out we have a 33%... Okay, let's look at what items we have in 6. We have a 66% chance it's a good item no matter what. It could be Silver Arrows, Red Ring, or Coast Heart.
Mm-hmm.
We have a 66% chance of Vanilla 9 items. One of the 2 Vanilla 9 items will be in there.
Yep.
I honestly think you dig 6 at this stage.
I checked the stairs on my way to Triforce, but if I find Triforce, I'm not full digging it. I go Silvers and 9.
Mathematically, that makes sense. You do. It's just a question of the 66% chance that you find something of value. Is the question.
Yeah, I mean, even if I find Red Ring, I don't particularly care that much. If I have a potion, I'm good, baby.
Cantaloupeme is going to elect to take the key door first. This is a good decision, because that's going to get Cantaloupeme over to where the other item is. And get a free heart.
Mm-hmm. Extra heart.
Mocco's about in the room with the any key. They may actually be...
Oh, gosh, they're tied!
They're not quite tied. Cantaloupe is one room behind.
Oh my gosh, this is pretty much tied.
A 1-room delta.
Holy balls! Oh, the hunt is on, baby.
Wait, no, hold on. Cantaloupeme may have a small advantage. Bomb count.
Oh, yep.
That's the advantage right now, is a 0.
0.
Because Cantaloupeme can just up-A and immediately go to 5, to 7. Like,
that's not the way to
oh, he's got to check draft spots.
Uh-oh, rippity-dippity.
Potential rippity-dippity. This one's not too bad to get to, because it's gonna get Cantaloupe his it's gonna get Cantaloupe his bomb upgrade on the way.
Won't die.
Mocco's not immediately going there either, because Mocco still has stuff to check.
What's Eastium? Eastium.
He's got to check ECM, and he's got to check the Grave Power Bracelet.
Cantaloupe tired. Oh,
it's not that bad. It is not that bad. Cantaloupe was right there, but Mocco has to check ECM. I don't think he checked the Grave Power Bracelet spot either.
Nope, so he has to double back.
This is insane that both runners don't know it's 7 yet. And both runners have to watch their health because they have no defense.
I would be doing the same thing if I were in their shoes. The last thing I want to do is full clear a seed. But you gotta do it this time.
Cantaloupeme elects to pick up the potion letter.
That is the thing he does not often do.
I think he's thinking about, I'm probably not getting a red ring, and I have to be able to get my sword back in 9, and I don't know where my last take any is.
Yep. And you have to also survive this screen. This screen's nuts.
Cantaloupeme will get through it.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, Mocco gets up to ECM. Sees a heart shop. Up A's. Saves.
Save. We gotta be going to...
He's not going to 7 yet.
Lost Hills PB?
No, he did that already.
Where are we going?
He's taking the any road.
Back to Grave.
Back to Grave.
Oh, hey, look, it's right there.
Cantaloupeme is right at 7. Cantaloupeme, there is a high chance Cantaloupe just dig 7 here, even without seeing Lake Raft. Unless he already saw it.
I think
Caneloupe's going in.
Here. Oh my gosh, the difference is 10 seconds!
A 1-room difference right now. That's what we're looking at. Maybe 2 rooms.
Let's go. This 7 is linear. It starts and it just goes, check that room on the right, but then you gotta make a choice, north versus south.
Interesting, neither of them are checking the little one-off rooms.
They already seen that one. Oh wait,
no, I'm talking the one that's right next to start.
Why didn't they check it?
Cantaloupe has not seen this room yet. Cantaloupe has now seen this room. He's gonna like to clear the patcher to reserve health.
Yeah, Mocco already knew about this one.
But Mocco... Oh, Mocco takes the
Okay, okay, check the one off. Check the one off.
The health is relevant, folks! The health matters!
It always matters. The left!
He's not taking it!
Ah!
I think we're getting Bird Malchior now.
He's on 1 heart again. He took a Pulse Voice Bop.
Oh no! Meanwhile, Cantaloupe on 9 hearts.
You bought potions for this exact reason. Use at least one of them.
Cantaloupe finds an old man. Did you check your 5 to find the level you lost? That's the best hit you can get! That's amazing! Okay, Mocco's gonna get this old man.
Mocco opting into the south.
Okay, let's see. What? I can't hear you. That's a pretty common occurrence to the Mallory.
Oh, reverse C.
Wait, hold on. Reverse C. We have not seen the we have only seen one end of the transport.
Don't die.
You cannot take the pancake armor here. Cantaloupe is nearby.
Cantaloupe is just 1 room above him.
But it's not the item! And you can't bomb down!
Mocco going down. Cantaloupe probably going up.
Cantaloupe should go up here. He's going up.
He's going up. He has to. Don't
die.
This room! Oh gosh, Mocco walked right past the... he walked right past the light, like.
Oh man. Okay. Cantaloupe's still trying to get down to that south portion.
Don't die. Please. Okay, heart.
Cantaloupe's looking over his map.
Dude, if
making
it's
an
the
assessment. He's going back. He's going for the top.
If it's the one-off room that both of them skipped, I'm gonna scream so loud I wake the baby.
Alright, we need this one-off room to be nothing because we don't need an angry baby Mal and Mrs. Mal.
Please go left. Oh my gosh, he does it.
He's not going left! They do not want to click. They do not want to check that room. They are convinced that that is not the answer.
Cantaloupe's to the north. The Rick 6 from earlier.
Oh, but there was a patcher. That explains why Cantaloupe left. Why fight a patcher when you have knowledge of where the Triforce is?
Yes, no, this is why he left the first time.
That
Didn't want to fight this crap.
But now he's fighting it.
There were still more rooms to the left that I wanted to check before leaving.
Really good fight from Cantaloupe.
Yeah. 1 room in the top. No!
Not here. Ignore the main handler. You don't need it. That main handler survives. We haven't seen a Dig Dogger yet.
There's only about 8 rooms left before it's the one-off.
I'd like to note we have seen no Dig Doggers yet in the sea. This wall must open. Okay, good. PDX gets bronze. Hold on! Single block.
High chances.
This is the answer. It is!
The recorder!
Cantaloupe takes the lead with the recorder and 7 being in the top! Mocco has to go the well, no, hold on. Mocco might be able to bomb north out of this room.
Can't.
Cantaloupe tried it?
Because Cantaloupe tried to go south from the reverse C room. That's where that was going.
No. Going north from that Chevy room. I don't think Cantaloupe tried that. And that would get you the back way to that recorder.
No, it connects to the reverse C room, I thought.
No, the reverse C is below.
Oh, the reverse C's underneath. Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
This wall I don't think Cantaloupe tried, but it doesn't open! Okay. At this point, Cantaloupe has found the breakaway lead. And 6 is right there!
Right here!
Oh my god. If Mocco gets up there quick enough, Mocco's he's already seen what's to the right. I did not keep track of what time Cantaloupe... I did not keep track of what time Cantaloupe got the recorder.
I mean, it'll be roughly 3 to 4 minutes. Is what I'm estimating.
It's split, because that's about how far Cantaloupe was behind before.
It's a single block. Oh, it's not 3 to 4. It's only 1 to 2.
I swear, I'm turning more and more into the, what's his name from The Princess Bride?
Oh gosh, what way do you go in 6? And do you dig it?
Cantaloupe's going down first. Here's the thing. There is no wrong decision at this point that these runners can make about how they handle this 6.
Gosh,
Because
I wish
every
I
decision makes sense.
The difference is about 6 rooms. Dude, check your corners! Bird, did neither of them check the corner?
No.
I'm angry.
Wait, hold on. Mocco's checking the corner. Mocco's headed to the corner. Cantaloupe's headed to the center.
Go up first.
He's going down first.
Uh,
Wait, hold on. Triforce room? That's the king. Okay, okay. Mocco's not going to check that door yet. He's going to go check this other side. Wait, hold on. We have a person.
C.
It pushes. But what's inside? It's a transport. Gleark fight time.
Skips a single room.
Why did you skip the room? It's right there.
Mocco is fully playing the odds game.
There are so many single rooms skipped in this game. And the cup is found.
Oh
Okay,
gosh,
Cantaloupe
Triforce to the bottom.
probably is going to check this room. No, he's not. Wait, hold on.
I got permission from the missus. I can scream.
He's skipping the room! This tells
He
me
did-
Cantaloupe's probably thinking, I'm just going to go to 9. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cantaloupe's never gonna dig out of 6. That's not what I said. Check it, check it, check one room to the left just in case.
He's just going to 9! He's saying, forget everything! 6 has a coast heart! We're going!
We're going! Single block, single block, single block.
Hold on. Okay. If Mocco does not find silvers here.
This is the silver arrows.
Okay, let's see.
Oh my
It
gosh!
can still be the other end of the transport. It is not! It's silver! 6! Okay, so now if you're on Team Cantaloupe, you want both items in 9 to be, like, at the front door.
Oh my gosh!
But this is not guaranteed GG just yet! Because Mocco's going the wrong way to the Triforce and the compass. So the
This
longer he
9
spends
is
in the 6, the more time
Ugly
Cantaloupe
as
gets.
sin. This 9 is ugly as sin.
This 9 looks like a Minesweeper game in progress.
Oh, it is Wizzies. It's not easy. They don't have rings, dude.
It's the ring is in this room, though. If the ring is in
Get
this
in
room,
there!
it's not.
We did not expect the ring to be in that room, honestly.
I did. Without
I
saying this is getting, yes! Just put the ring one room in the 9.
I'm sweating so hard.
But Mocco is still checking. Mocco is up. As long as Mocco stays in this 6, it's just more time for Cantaloupe to be able to find these items.
Well, Mocco's seen all the top now, save for that one corner he left. He's gonna go check the corner, then he should go straight down. Alright, it's the T room. Don't clear T room in 6. Nope, bye.
I definitely put Mocco in the driver's seat.
No, Cantaloupe's in the driver's. I put Mocco on the right course. Oh, no,
Silvers.
Mocco's got silvers. Yeah.
Yep, that's
Mocco's
why.
drivers. Bing, bing,
Okay.
bing, bing, bong.
That's the big problem for... There's going to be no hints in 9 for Cantaloupe either.
No, this 9's gonna take so long to clear out. The problem I have with Mocco, dude, that is 7 hearts on a green tunic going into a Wizrobe 9.
That could be difficult. Whereas Cantaloupe's on
That's
10.
going to matter.
And we've already seen how health mattered in, what was it, 7?
Yeah.
Okay, 8 hearts.
8 hearts.
But still, with how much health mattered in 7, that's Zelda. Cantaloupe has
Yeah.
Zelda. That's
That's-
very important.
That's an easy Zelda, too.
It's an easy Zelda, but Cantaloupe took a stair to get there. Mocco may not take that stair to get to that Zelda early because he's not looking for items in 9.
Mm-hmm.
So Mocco may miss that.
Is this the Triforce room? With the glue?
No, he's cleaning this to see if... Well, I mean, it could be a Triforce room, but he's going to see if it's a Triforce or
I thought
Compass.
Triforce room's in the very bottom. Oh god, don't die for the love potion!
He posted... Okay, that's 1 potion down. Keep
fine,
that
that's
in mind, folks.
You know what I did in my race against Jam, and what I advised Mocco to do the same?
Go buy a blue.
I mean, That's what I probably should have done. I actually used my potion so I could get up to full health. It was only like 1 heart, and then I just bought another red. But that's just because I was loaded on cash.
But
yeah,
Mocco did not pick up the letter.
Oh my gosh.
Mocco has to go back to get the letter. And I believe we have a Ganondorf from Cantaloupe.
We do.
Both. Oh my goodness.
The hunt is on.
So now the question is, how quickly can Cantaloupe find the 2 items? If Cantaloupe is able to find both items relatively quickly, he's still got to go back to 6. But it wasn't that deep in 6.
No. It's on the left side.
That's going to be the trouble.
You think he'll go down first?
Probably. Go check that corner that he left.
Lagoma.
Mocco's going left.
A lot of extra rooms in this 9. Cantaloupe's probably seen about 33% of it.
No item yet.
We need to get to top side.
But here's the thing. Okay, Mocco finds Ganon.
Ganon is close, and Zelda is like 3 rooms to the left.
But you have to be able to get there from here without taking the... Oh, Cantaloupe dies!
You gotta be able to execute. Mocco's gotta get the kill.
Yeah. Oh, that's a...
Oh!
That's a dead Mocco.
And chances are he's just gonna go back in and use his potion now.
Yeah. But if Mocco doesn't have a potion and can't get Ganon down, that's when the real trouble starts.
You have to up A, because you're at open cave, heal at the ferry, buy another potion, come back.
But then Mocco has to go and get the potion letter still. And there's also the mental... I'm against Cantaloupe. I just need to get this done.
This is not over. Mocco is in trouble.
Yeah, this is not... And Mocco has to keep... The other thing we have to consider is Mocco has to keep his mental from booming.
Yeah.
Because if he dies a couple times on Ganon, he's going to think, okay, I'm constantly dying on Ganon, I just need to get it done. He has to avoid tunnel visioning.
Yeah.
He's trying to get some hearts off of these gorillas.
This is smart. They're in the fairy group.
And this also pretty much commits him to not buying potions if he's going to use the silvers for combat like that.
You can't use all of them.
Yeah.
Don't use all of them.
And chat pointing out that he could go for hard reset or retry strats to be able to just constantly go to the fairy fountain. Cantaloupe is in Ganon's room, no silvers in hand. Another death for Mocco.
I mean, this is not an easy room to fight in.
Ganon's
gonna be all set.
Okay, Mocco's saving.
Saves 1 potion. Fairy fountain heal. I hope he marked where that letter was.
Wait, he's just going back?
He's gonna go get the letter, probably. He's recording to something nearby.
He's going back to 2.
I'm confused. We'll find out.
Where's he headed? He doesn't have a letter. Did he leave a Take Any Cave?
If he did, he's a genius.
Okay, he's using his potion.
Impossible left to Take Any Cave, because he's right here. He does have letter.
Okay, you did pick it up. Interesting. I thought he's... Oh, no!
No! Okay, but you can double blue.
Yes, you can double blue.
That is the cheapest that blue gets.
That is...
Save it.
Huge.
Save it. Save the game.
Save right now.
You're right next to a fairy fountain. You can heal there.
He's just going. He's not... I think he's not expecting it's going to take more than 2 more potions.
I agree, but, like, you take an extra 20 seconds. If you save the game, fairy fountain, continue, and then come back to 9.
But 20 seconds can be the difference between life and death in this, given the caliber of these runners. I can understand the thought of just go. Don't bother with saving.
I understand the thought. I would take assurance.
Wait. Hold on. Hold the phone. We have a potentially very important development for Cantaloupe. If Cantaloupe is Zelda blocked out of the rest of this 9, that will force him back to 6. Oh, hold on. Here's a stair.
I saw that. Okay,
if this is an item, oh, that could be huge for Cantaloupe.
If Zelda literally blocks off the other 50% of the dungeon, that'd be wild as heck.
Okay, we have a push block. It is a transport. Okay. Cantaloupe will be able to continue. 1 hit. Mocco's going to need 15 hits. There's our first Dig Dogger of the seed. Looks like he's going to stand in that corner and just try to wait Ganon out.
As he should.
Oh, that was close to taking a hug.
Yeah. Get ready to pop that potion on reflex.
Yeah, because you do not... I honestly would pop the potion on 4 hearts in this situation. Okay. There looks like a stun lock. Oh, lost a stun lock. That's okay. Got a lot of hits in. On 4 hearts. Gotta be careful. Potion's there. Okay. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. There's not chances.
Now he's off rhythm.
Oh, and he takes another hug!
Potion
You got a potion! You got a potion here. Yes, okay. Take the time. Do this potion. You do not want to die at this point. Let's see. Oh, he takes it out! Oh, no! Right on top of Ganon.
And he didn't save the potion!
He's got to go buy the potion again!
Right.
Take the 20 seconds to save! This is what it does!
Where is he? Did he save? When did he last save?
He last saved right after he left the first time, before he went to drink this potion and then buy another one.
Okay. I want to be certain he still had all his Triforces. Jeez almighty.
Oh, dude.
When he was getting in position again, I saw it. I'm like, he's too low. He's a half tile too low. And
yeah.
Ganon noticed that and went into the wall. That's why you always, just like Dark Nuts, fight Ganon on full tiles.
Yes. Especially if you're in that bottom left, because he's deceptively sneaky about getting in there.
He is a jerk. He will follow Link. And if he senses you are a half tile further down, I'm going down with you. Literally.
If that was Red Ganon, it would have been even more literally.
Oh my gosh.
Dying on Red Ganon is the worst feeling in the world.
It's happened. I've had that happen.
But again, all of this time that Mocco's just struggling with Ganon, it's giving cantaloupeme time to get through this 9.
All the items have to be in the top left. And
Mocco's taking a little bit of damage.
Before even getting there.
Mocco's taking a little bit of damage. That's not insignificant at this point. Every heart matters for Mocco. Mocco. Oh, that's not good for Mocco.
This is not the way. He wants to...
No, he can go this way.
Okay.
You can get your Ganon Trim from both sides, but... Oh, that's
Cantaloupe
a deep death for Cantaloupe! A deep death for Cantaloupe, but Mocco under 4 hearts going into the Ganon fight.
This is...
And Ganon's right there!
Position, but this is dangerous.
Oh, no!
You should have stabbed him underneath.
You got a potion here.
Should have stabbed him underneath.
Oh, this is not good. Mocco's got a potion soon. This is not sustainable. Oh, no! Okay, it's fine. He still has his potion.
Consider that one a watch. Cantaloupe's in the far bottom right corner. Has he been here before?
If he has, I don't remember what was down here. It was probably a transport.
Consider that one a wash.
Okay, it's a transport. This is kind of brutal right now.
Both runners under incredible pressure. Mocco not willing to spend any more silvers. Wants to be able to buy another blue if he has to.
And both of them are expecting the dot done from the other literally any second.
They know it should already have happened by now. Except maybe Cantaloupe, because he's thinking silvers are 9.
Oh, dear.
Wrong position.
Not great. Oh, honestly, I don't blame Mocco for not using the potion there, because that was a really rough start.
Yeah.
He figures, okay, I'll just go for the stun lock, and if I don't get it, save the potion for the next fight.
The only potion when you're confident and you got this baby going. I like being able to enter from the bottom. If you can cross all the way to the left, do that. If you can't...
He's going to spend the silvers to try to get some hearts.
Ooh,
but that cost him more hearts.
You can't stay put while you're firing. You got to keep moving. That way the patterns of the balls change.
And the BMOs honestly are doing a lot of work there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Cantaloupe's still looking for items. Going to try to bomb north out of this turnstile.
Because entering from the right is going to be hard to get a lock.
Yes. But it is easier to get through the room. Okay, a little too high on that for the stun lock.
Oh, he got the center stab. That one's hard to get.
Yes. Room here for Cantaloupe. Honestly, if... Okay. No stun lock quite yet.
This is a brand new room for Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe...
He dies again!
Cantaloupe takes a death on the Patra. Mocco going for the stun lock on the right side. This is...
You cannot end up a half tile low. You have to just do it from the river.
Yeah. Do it from the river. Tank the hits. Okay. Stun lock so far. Let's see.
Oh, flash.
Nearly lost
He's
that
got
lock,
it.
but looks like you got it back.
He's got it!
Gaiden goes down. Honestly, part of me is like, Habe, save? With Gaiden
Now-
dead, even if you have to walk back.
Now he has to find Zelda. She's not far.
She's not far, but we don't know if there's a walking path or you have to take a stair to get to her.
You can bomb through. You don't have to take the stair.
This probably is going to be curtains for...
This connects to the stair room that Cantaloupe was in.
Let's see.
Oh, or does it?
Or does it? Let's see, can you bomb down? No. Can you bomb up?
Up
Yes.
is her. Okay.
You can bomb up.
That's
And
it.
there's the door! Everybody, please get your GGs in chat for Mocco finishing with an official time of 1 hour, 14 minutes, and 13 seconds. We are joined here by Mocco in the chat. Hopefully you can be like more calm than we are, because we kind of saw Malkier turn into a squawk.
Yeah, we're losing our minds. Way to clutch it out, Mocco. GG's.
Hey, thank you. That was a little nerve-wracking. And, there are a couple of rooms I just don't do well with him, and that's one of them. I think the first 2 times, the ladder wouldn't engage, like at one point. Like, I don't know what was going on there. But, yeah, we died a lot. We made mistakes.
The one where, like, he literally sat on you, where it looked like you had the number of hits in, you were a half tile too low. You were half tile on the river, half tile on the bottom platform. And, Ganon, we all know he tracks Link's movement. So when you're lower than he's expecting, he'll follow you, and that's why he sat on your face in the wall. Oh, always want to fight Ganon full tiles, just like Darknuts.
You were in the race room beforehand. You could have told me that then. I am kidding. That was I was sweating. That was a rough one. I haven't died like that to him in a long time. But
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew
that was not
had to
easy.
be close.
He was like, I want that Mocco booty. So, to give you an idea of how the lead was throughout the race, there wasn't one until 6.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Like, y'all were right on top of each other.
Within a minute of each other. Full seed. Up until 6. And y'all entered 6. Y'all got the knowledge that, oh my crap, recorder is in 7. Within 1 room of each other. Y'all got the recorders out of 7 within a minute or 2 of each other. And then everything turned on its head when Mocco, who was in, I'm reading the race chat right now, you can tell the people what you were planning to do originally.
I would have bailed on 6. It was, and I'm guessing, and Cantaloupe's here too, GG's, buddy. It was that one room that I went left. In column E, there was 2 empty spots in the dungeon. And I came down and I went left. Had I gone down, I would have found the compass, Triforce, and bailed. And I went 1 room further to the left, and those were the silvers. It was like that.
Yeah, I didn't do that. Also, I want to apologize for my stream just cutting off because my computer blue screened right now, so that's why the ending probably wasn't shown on my side.
Oh dear.
It's okay. It's understandable.
Yeah, so I was like, yep, this is classic Herald luck. So, oh no, I said my first name. But anyway, yeah, just classic luck. But yeah, just level 6 play. That's what it was. I took the 66% chance silvers were in 9. Well, apparently they weren't.
I was prepared to do the exact same thing, man.
Yeah, I think honestly that's just the right play, the right statistical play to make, and like nobody can say it was a bad idea because I mean we all probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, Yeah, it's just, it's hard to race the game where you don't know where anything is, and you just gotta, just make the right plays. And we both seem to have made a lot of the same plays early on, because it was a pretty linear seed, really. But at least I consider it linear.
It really did kind of force you to say, no, go get your power bracelet. Now go get your recorder. Make sure you get your raft.
It was one of those kind of chain reaction seeds, but we didn't see the chain until the end. Because everything at the beginning was open. Here's 1, 2, 3, bam, bam, bam. 4, like, in Forgotten Spot. Cantaloupe did make the early Death Mountain play and had the any key out of 5 early. But since he already had the advantage in the item, didn't care about digging the Triforce yet, because 8 was right nearby. So you have to route that in eventually. And we both approve of that play. That was really heads up right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I needed items, not Triforces at that point. And yep, if 8 wouldn't have already been up there, yeah, we went back in and cleared out. But 9 was also up there, so... And it's, and we were talking in the race chat, but I don't think either of us found an open candle shop. We had to buy one.
Correct.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't even think we saw the 4th take any. It must be under a recorder.
It's probably...
It has to. Yeah.
I'm going to bet it's... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
One was under a power bracelet, but you needed the candle to get to the power bracelet.
Correct.
And then the other would have been a whistle spot, but you needed the power bracelet to get to the whistle. So, yeah, that would have not free. Had to buy it.
Yeah, that's the first time I've ever encountered that scenario, because I bought arrows early because we're just the overworld enemies, I didn't see no pulse voices on the overworld, and usually if I don't, I like to buy the arrows just in case. And I was
knocking it early. Because I'm like, he still has 0 keys, and you're gonna need keys in a second quest seed, and then immediately find the key. I'm like, alright, well, I'm shutting up.
I was in the corner of the arrow purchase. Was a good purchase.
Yeah, it helped in a few rooms. I mean, there was a few Gomas I encountered, a few pulse voices. I don't think, I can't recall if any of them are required or not, though.
It was required, Goma, I think, 4 blocked the Triforce.
Yeah, Triforce.
Oh, that's right.
I like how there's only one good dogger and it did nothing.
Then I was in that one dungeon and killed... it was 4. I killed the Goma, and the Triforce spawned on me instantly. I was like, darn it, Y-Force. Yep, I remember that now, because I was going to push that block, but I didn't get a chance to push it because it was a Triforce.
Yep.
But yep, GG's. I think what's your record now? 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1. Next race is Thursday night against Goblin.
Yeah, I think that pretty much. I have 2 forfeits, so I know I'm mathematically out of it now, no matter what happens. So yep, GG on that too.
Hey, thank you. It sounds like, look, if we were neck and neck through 6, that's a good race for people to watch. So excited about that.
Oh, y'all have to put up with our screaming by that point. I'm
gonna have to. There's a popular video out there how to beat Ganon. I'm gonna create one, I think, for tonight on how not to fight Ganon. And
what type of room was Ganon in? Oh wait, I saw
river. Yeah, it's a double river. And that's that in the moat are the 2. I'll take a Chevy room any day over those 2. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I don't like moat rooms with Ganon, and because I'm a vanilla player, so I'm used to a room where Ganon spawns on top left. Hey, I know exactly what you're going to do, but the river rooms, I have to move around a bit and toy Ganon and try to get him exactly where I want him, and it doesn't work every time.
Yeah, I couldn't get the first stab because I think all but one time he was spawning on the river, and I was clipping myself. I just struggle with that darn ladder, but it'll be an entertaining video. I'm sure I can't wait to go back and hear the commentary during that. I'm sure it was something else.
Did Baby Mal wake up is the question.
No, he didn't. We tried to be insightful. It's like, oh, this direction could get ugly. It's like, oh, he's a half tile too low. That way you can go back and practice it and maybe pick something up.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
In between us throwing our hands in the air.
Yeah, and the constant screaming of utter nonsense.
Well, it was a good thing I had a muted mic for a few portions of the race. I'm pretty sure, I think my body language gave a little bit of it away too on the camera.
I wanted to know what was said at that meat block.
Oh, what was said?
I saw you wag your finger.
No, I was like, no, you're not blankety blanky doing this to me. That's what I said.
That's a valid
Replace
response.
replace blankety blankety with colorful commentary, and there you go.
Colorful commentary.
You're not colorful commentary doing this to me. Got it.
But yeah, I was like, this better not be bait block, because after spending money on the arrows, that's the little, and then having to buy a candle, that's the last thing you want to see the bait block in the second quest overworld, because good luck getting money when the small secrets 2.
Naturally, both of us in the booth were voting for a bait block.
I bet it's a common thing, because I remember one of the other tournaments. I remember watching it back. I get to level 9, no ladder. I'm racing Druis, I believe, and just Sandy and somebody else is doing comms and say, "Yep, all we need is Zelda in the Chevy room." And at that point, I walk into the room and Zelda's in a daggone Chevy room. So yeah.
I remember that one.
Yep, yeah, that was golden. That was the thing.
That was Jess and Shaddy.
Yeah, Shaddy. Yep. Yeah, that was a hilarious moment. Yeah, I was laughing my butt the whole time, cussing it. But yeah, this is one of those things. But yeah, definite GG and all that, and good luck in the brackets.
Hey, thanks, GG, and thank you also, Valkyr DEM, for all your work making this happen tonight. And sounds like, again, it was an entertaining one. We'll see you all again soon.
Indeed.
So thank you to our runners, cantaloupeme and Mocco71. Mocco increases his record to 2-1. Not a definite shoe-in to come out of second place in the group, but a decent start. If he wins one more match, he will secure his placement into seed number 2 coming out of Group H for the SGLIVE 2023 tournament. But we got some more Zelda 1 Randomizer coming your way tonight. Let's take a peek at... Oh shoot, happening in 30 minutes on this same channel, we have Fury SK versus Sausage Link. Action brought to you by Chess Jerk and Tracy M. And for all you late nighters, as well as Pacific Coast people, at 12:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9:15 Pacific, is, oh my word, heavyweights Shaddy versus Jay Coper in the Group of Death, with action brought to you by Cafe JD and the Gob One. That will be on Speedgaming 2. But if you need more Z1R, just go get some drinks, get some popcorn, come back in 30 minutes. We will see Fury versus Sausage Link. Thank you also for joining me this evening.
Oh, thank you, Mal, for letting me step in and help out.
Yep. Thank you to DEM Gaming, Deus Ex Machina, who's been in the background as our tracker for this evening. Couldn't really get this done without trackers. And thank you, Speed Gaming, for hosting us. See y'all in 30 minutes for Fury versus Sausage Link. Have a good night.
Don't forget the salt for your popcorn and the butter.
Yep.